Ага, да. Мовчу. Бачу, що смайлики цей новий чат не відображає. Але відображає матюки. Що уже краще. А смайлики... Та потім смайлики зроблю. Думаю. А може й ні. Hand pink waving. Теж норм. Так, пум-пум-пум. Пішли щось робити. Какой-то квест основний. Exit here. Куди? Ого, аж сюди. Hand pink waving. Чисто попробувати, якщо. Новий чат. Зробити руку таку. Ні, не працює. Ладно, потім розберемося, якщо розберемося. Так, нам кудись туди. О, це в мене вже є. Це на п'ятірку. Я ж міняв керування, якого чорта воно? Не збереглось. Інтеракт є. Сюди F. Сюди T.
Leave something alone long enough, and the living lands will take it back.
Чо хілися, курва? Ти їх хілиш, Діган?
But who's count?
Так, тепер, блядь.
The trail goes through the ravine and into the glade. Careful where you step. Let's keep moving.
Так, гноми.
Well, that was fun. Look at that. After you, envoy. Yeah.
А, блин. Ты же надо было застрять. А що у вас тут?
Think the Delimgon did all that? Or maybe the land itself?
Так, ми вже майже на місці.
Worth and wrong. Eon Seek.
Aim where?
Isok Sabu.
Оце у нас тут світиться. Гроші.
You may approach. Ah, a welcome visitor. It has been so long since one of your kind has walked in this grove. I mean one from the land, your kind. But why have you come here? A curious thing for Kith to want. Even one as special as you. It belonged to one who tended this grove for longer than I have been here. Sickness changed them, as it has recently changed so many creatures in these woods. It no longer recognized us as their kin. We had to stop them before their madness damaged the land. When we become enemies of the land, it goes against our nature. We had no choice. But it is over now. All that remains is their heart. Our kind has no need for such remembrances. It would cause us no pain to part with it. But wait. No. No. So many dead. So many of my kin are dead by your hand.
Похуй. Биться то й биться.
Leon Seeker. He's unstoppable.
Так. Ідіть куди йшли. Що мене там за кілечко дали? А, так. Так. Куди нам? Додому. Телепортнутися можна чи пішки пиздувати? Куди? Сюди. Може, треба з печери вийти? Тю, не можу.
Seek.
We got them all.
Угу. Все, можна телепортуватися. Збираємо, блядь, всі дерева.
You ever think, what if I wasn't delusional? Of course. What would you do? Ah? Get flower. Ah? Maybe a coward.
Ну і що тепер буде? Що буде, що буде? Піздець буде.
For an Adiran, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada. With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your
No.
reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood. All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum. Chrysalis.
Wheel of uneven spokes. It shatters under its own weight.
Hello? You still with me? In that case, let's stop it before I do any lasting damage. Hey, let's go over your results. Your soul has a fascinating internal structure. Perfectly balanced. An artist couldn't have made it better. Your godlike nature is a marvel to behold. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old. That would be closer to Giata's area of expertise. I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land. Diverted, like the flow of a river. Exactly. And if I know essence, it can't have gone too far. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giata my fondest regards.
Keep looking, huh?
Ojej.
Getting a bad feeling about what we'll find. I'll be honest. He lost me when he started talking about souls. What did I miss?
And I really love you. Deep down. Did you ever talk?
Something the matter? I hope none of my colleagues scared you off. Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest? That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Adra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work. Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus. Exactly. There are many ways of going about it, but my mother's invention will get us quick results. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I can't blame you for avoiding a place like that.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there. The door to the basement is just outside. Please excuse the...
Good. Outside вона сказала.
That's where her parents died.
Десь на
That would
вулиці.
spare from having to go back. Okay, Walking into the basement of an animancer I just met. Right, feels great.
Хороший підвал.
Something's not right
Прям
here.
дуже
Stay
гарне
ready.
бомбосховище.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants. What a horrific fate. Guns. We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
Почитав усе, що тут є.
I
Ну,
don't.
надо.
Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
Or something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
Так, пум-пум-пум. По квесту.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there? I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I don't think you were in any danger. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing. I would appreciate that very much. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Yor. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
О, я там маю якось щось по іншому квесту. В цій локації.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups.
Ага. Значить, тільки троє можуть бути одночасно. Ну, я і ще двоє.
Sounds good. I need to do some
Що
hunting
нахуй
anyway.
гном, блядь?
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories.
О, це хілка. Хіллерка. Це хороший. Замість гнома. Хороша заміна гному. Скажіть, що я сразу можу їй всі 11 очків дав. Так, ну пассивку по-любому учим. А тут що? А, типу, більше хп. Bless the body. Стій. О, хороший баф. А що на Bless the body? Якщо у нас є... Fast. Even the волк. А, це, до речі, теж хороше. Ладно, потім подивимося, потестимо. Ходім, бедлота. Ось тут мені казали якесь. Да? Чи по цьому? По комусь сайт-квест. Ладно, все одно робимо основний квест поки що, так що пофіг. Хіллерка в паті це гуд. Ну, сюди. Та тут однаково йти щось звідси що. Ага, воно ще і зверху.
Seek.
Good shooting, Kai. The cartographer must be around here somewhere. Naku Tadek is a place of spiritual power. We're sure to find the answers we seek.
Why do they call it that anyway?
Good question. It means ancient soil. Naku Tadek was old when these lands were young.
Have you spoken to Alpha?
The godless built around ancestors. Maybe they felt a deeper connection to the spirit. We usually bring our dead to Naku Tadek, but for you, I'll make an exception.
Що мені кожен раз надо? А, ні, вони вже активні. Останні два. Хорошо. Та задовбали.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents. To grow and flourish still, life without rot. The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade.
Is the acorn not beloved of the oak? We merely ponder. They sing in peace. Was it not? Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells. Even the darkest evening clouds part with the morning mist. Sleep now. Dream of beauty.
Заїбали мене ці голоси в голові. Вони мене бісять. Я починаю думати, що я наркоман.
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animancy equipment?
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? Good. We're on the same page. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face. This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. Focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Don't be so sure about that. Remember, I'm an animancer, not a locksmith. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it. My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent. Naturally. After you.
We gotta see what's
Та
in there
ходім,
now.
які питання. А що це таке? Давай покрадемо все.
Careful. Some of these relics are old gods. Did you open?
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
Що, блядь, не можна спуститися
Did
нормально?
you
Пригать
open the door?
треба.
Or did the door open for you? Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. Oh, millennia.
Єбані гриби нападають, блядь.
That was a close one.
Куди? Що ти хочеш, щоб тобі в'їбали туди? З ноги?
And rock.
I can start that generator for you. Just say the word. I'm still wondering about that door.
Як тебе... Що, як, чого? Як їй сказати? Шок. Намальований.
And rock.
Воно як.
And rock.
No, the knife pierces in the dark.
Look out. Give me a target.
Isoksawa. And rock.
Ні, ти де взявся?
Who's ready for more?
Тут у нас що? Треба скастувати. І куди?
Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
А, просто двері.
Surprisingly colorful.
Ясно.
I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be no place. If not for the light,
А, блядь, током б'ється вода.
some ice.
Та повилазьте звідти, блядь, додіки.
Isoksawa. And rock.
Ай, блядь, похуй. Попригали, блядь. О, ні, тільки не пеніс. О. Здорово, дядько Дмитро. Так, тут у нас тут що? Знову електрикою в'єбати.
What in the name of Aeola is that?
You think
Oh.
it's sleeping? Never a dull moment.
О, ні! Зараз нам всім пизде. Їбись. Хто тут? Блядь?
He's outside.
Що з вас? Ілія, блядь. Блять, просто не бачу кого бити. Хто вони знизу? Блядь? Де вони нахуй? Чому вони всі під землею? Якісь дебільні, блять. Ну ходім, блять. Так, чучело, ви за мною йдете? Йобані. Це його. Степлери, йобані. Де воно, блядь? Куди йти? Десь заникались тварі їбучі. Ти дебіл, блядь. Дівчинка надо ділась, блядь.
He's outside. Seek.
Якесь дуб дерево, блядь.
There are any monsters left? Show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pit.
Зачинено. Нахуй.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The equipment was compensating for a poor connection to the beyond. Here, we won't have that problem. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The
Заїбали.
effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Мій нігер в сметані. Просто хоче нормально тусить. Пивка випить. Не оцей всій хуйньою займатися.
You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We felt the thrill of their wonder. We basked in their desire to know us. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. Our people died. Their books were burned. No one was left to speak our name. But we remember an age of connection and wholeness. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sapadal.
Западал.
None who remember us still live. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. The rot. We feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
Типу.
Your words are comfort in... Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sanakis. We will try to... Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine.
Иди нахуй.
First,
Иди нахуй.
let us offer you a sliver of our power. A boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
Давай.
Take it with our blessing.
Хую.
Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru
Розумієш, що
Sanakis.
щось тут не так,
Find
що вони на
us.
мені скіли всякі
Free
дають.
us.
Щось вони потім попросять.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought. Actually, I thought your soul had been blasted to 1,000 pieces. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, But that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it. Indeed. That will be for you to judge. The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god.
Stop!
Стоп, блядь, нахуй иди.
The trees splinter, the rice turns black, the pain. They trample the farmlands, they tear down the gates.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? I don't like the sound of that. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on, there's a way up those stairs.
Exworth and Rob!
Тут надо ще, мабуть, замків понаходить, що. Чи 3 рази йобнуть. Ні, мабуть, треба ще інші замки знайти. Але я... он бачу ще один. Два.
Unheard.
А шо тут, а шо тут? Тумчите, блядь. Все? Це все? Гриби?
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind.
Пум-пум-пум. А що таке? Город горить? Пизда.
Andra's debts. This was no accident.
Пизда. Ага, ще й не можна фаст-тревел. Пішки треба йти.
What happened? Who did that? It's all gone. Right. We should be a moving target. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilichi. Any
Величий.
survivors would have evacuated to the farms north.
A city
Хорош
up in
пиздів,
flames.
тобі кажу,
Tell
побігли,
me
а ти
who
мені.
Rogue One is on.
Що мені треба знайти Квілічі.
I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Our books, our chemicals, our machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. I don't know why I'm dwelling on that. There's more. Weapons ready. I was worried for a second. I hope everyone is all right. Romancers know how to plan for an emergency. We've never seen one like this. If anything happened to Green, what would we do?
Let's get to the farms. If there's trouble, we can help.
Again and again they strike.
Stop right. This is mine.
Ай, блядь.
Next one's mine.
Курва, здриснув. Поняв, блядь. Мамку твою палив.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Так, курва. Чому мені сюди? Ну ладно. Я все ще не можу робити. Паст дерев'ял.
Those are still Garrote banners. I don't like
There's the city. What's left of it. Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory?
За мною, чучі.
Isok Sam!
So many years of research. Gone. Blink of an eye.
He died saving me. I owe him my...
Look, they made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that. I needed to see them so badly. It felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
These people are looking for leadership, a sense of direction. We should find Kulichi.
Де ваша кілічі? Хто з вас? Кілічі.
Envoy. Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack. As if you don't already know. Ignacy, calm yourself. Why should I be calm? Their people burned my city. The Stilgarot are hardly their people. They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. Many of our people fell defending the city. We won't know how many until your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Adiran ways. We agree on one thing. The Stilgarot have declared war on the Living Lands. That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian Republic. What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable... This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our I may have spoken in haste before. Pardon? The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms. It was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it. Eschetta was eager to remind me. You must understand. My mother had... I hoped against reason that she might recover. But her mind... To face reality would mean upending my city. Throwing order into chaos. I'm so sorry.
Don't waste your apologies on me.
I don't expect your forgiveness. But I will do everything in my power to make this... Whatever you have to say.
You want me to do the talking? The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological we may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Kulichi, tell them it's madness. Envoy, is it... You have no idea what this thing is. But now you're helping it? They may be compelled by their godlike nature. It would be wise not to question such things. First the Dream Scourge, then the Stilgarot, and now... What does this god of yours want us to do? This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival... We can't remain in Emerald... There is no reason to stay. Unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all. No. I say we go to Paradise. This is madness. It's... Wrong. It's self-preservation. And my father would have agreed. As long as we are animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight. While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under a Diran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote space of operations. That's where I'd make my...
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs. As Animancers... I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Nakukubel. Which is in Shatterstar. So we've got to get there now. Before Fiora went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscar too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. Gods, I love that tiny woman. You'll need both to survive the Living Lands, but...
Don't speak too...
I can promise you a good brain, but it doesn't always come with good judgment. For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend, and a bad influence. Right now, we could use...
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect...
Exploring the Living Lands.
Понял.
What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp.
Пішли. Нам туди. Кудись туди. Продамо лайну. Так, пум-пум-пум, нахрен звідси.
Caravans to Paradise will leave here once a week for those who do not wish to stay.
Тут є де пройти. Десь якось. Мабуть, звідси ближче буде.
and rolling! Isok sam!
Ой-ой, ні, не падай. Не падай.
Hail, traveler!
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another. I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand. One might argue they brought it on themselves.
Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of...
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the... All we've done is speed things along to their inevitable conclusion. One way or another, Fuel Messi Verno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never...
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fuel Messi Verno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. Ludwig's the one you need to convince. I'm just the messenger. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes. And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a... Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the big... Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a chat. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscar.
Word travels fast.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last. That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. It could have been far, far messier.
When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
Его ёбнем.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
Sorry it'll be over so quickly then.
Ти їх підхилюєш, гамно.
Everyone okay?
Роз'їбали всіх.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground. I'm glad you think so. Because right now you're the only Adairan whose opinion matters to me. I will not forget Fiorma Siverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? That's good to hear. We'll find allies in Shatterscarp, if it's anything like I remember. Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of... But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed. Their bodies and minds twisted, corrupted.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Right, the garden.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone, but we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth, or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the dream skirt. Yardsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yardsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to... This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giata. Giata Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We can't...
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek.
I'll pass.
Right, if I...
Just me, then.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which...
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paris.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tom. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shore. Tom lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost.
Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fior Messiverno. I just wanted you to know. No need to question it anymore. They've made their... I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another.
Sleep well. We've got a long road ahead.
Пум-пум-пум, пішли отчимо. Виспались, блядь.
You smell death here.
Listen to me, look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
That last fight gouged a hole through our ranks.
Another Adiran, Kutabal.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead.
We lost soldiers too.
Yes. How heroic. Look around you, envoy. Our kith don't wear your fancy armor.
We don't have time to argue.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades, and now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thrall. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise, where it... I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. Before you go on, Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in just watch your
Good luck, Envoy.
I don't recognize Rutaska. but I know
Thirdborners have been on edge ever since the mines got...
You there? Please!
Help us! We need help!
Eye sharp. Dream thralls ahead. Stragglers from Eagles Reach. They weren't ready for this. Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
That'll show him.
Ой. Треба якось акуратненько спуститися.
Some of them are still wearing Thirdborn homespun or Diran armor.
How long must the living land suffer?
Kill you if you come up here.
Ти що, гном? Кисни нахрен. Це що, свої? Та ні, не свої.
What am I hitting?
Чи свої? Свої.
I was just getting warmed up.
Feels wrong killing them. What choice do we have?
We've got to put a stop to this thing.
Oh no, don't!
Hold on! Is anyone there?
О, шо? Хтось десь пиздів. Десь когось закрили, блядь. Фігно мене закрити тут.
Your face!
Is that any way to stop?
No! No! You're one of them! No! No need! They destroyed all my...
We took care of it all.
Thank you. Please, then I'll take what's left. If you see anything you'd like.
And I thought Emerald Stair was in trouble. How anyone survives here is a mystery.
Those dream thralls are Thirdborn's gates.
The city is under attack. Let's not waste a moment.
Nice!
О, тривога. Повітряна йобана русня. Їх там ще купа.
Dream with us.
Cicho zostaw. A kurwa.
Fucking thralls.
Dream with us.
The dream thralls just got through. Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Relax, Daran. The only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit.
Каже, мамку твою шатав.
You know Rawatayan? You know, Kai, for an Adiran, your friend doesn't seem too bad.
Kai shouldn't be here. None of you should be here. You're with the Adirans?
I'm with the Envoy, and we're against the Dream Scourge.
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers.
Come on, Daran. They slew those Dream Thralls for us. I doubt they could have done that if they were sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take...
Are you smoking Svef? The Adirans raised Fior. Not much of a difference if you...
Daran, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. We just have to take precautions. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge.
We better get to clearing out these corpses.
Так, нам треба оту пухнасту, блядь, рожеву дівчинку знайти.
An entire settlement in Fleet? Oh gods, and Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
What I want to know is why they're in the company of one of our own.
I meant to stop by, but I guess time got away from me.
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. But your friend has some explaining to do. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you. Yeah, I'm sure that's what Ludwig said to the Animancers as she scorched their...
I know you're upset, Temerty, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research as she burned my home. But you know, if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill them myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthralls siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode. This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir. To Head Sharpshooter, First Class of Shatterscarp, Temerty Kaiwa III. Ludwig wants the ruins of Naku Kubel, or will suffer the Steel Garrote's wrath. Just like Fior Messiverno. Another shit atop the pile, then. Not that I can do a damn thing about it.
You're not going to give in, are you? Those ruins are a marvel. They're irreplaceable.
I know, Yatsley. If we give them an inch, the Adirans won't stop until they have everything. But even if I wanted to hand over the ruins, they aren't in my power to surrender.
Trust me, I am very aware of all those things. You might even say I've been fighting for those things. But there's one little problem. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now. No one's getting in or out without Ringrim's say-so.
Ringrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Maybe even an entrance to the garden. We absolutely have to go inside and see for ourselves. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwine wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage. I didn't know they made adherents with such bravery. You never know what marvels you live to see. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
If she doesn't want to be found, that's all the more reason for us to go looking.
When an Archmage like Ringrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. It's definitely practical, I'll give her that. Although, I wonder if it's because she likes giving trespassers nightmare. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But, if you want to head east of here, go past the Pargrunin ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatsley, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd...
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerity. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good. It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an Archmage.
Thank goodness we have Yatsley. Our little friend group needed a bit of chaos.
Patience, darling. I'll meet you at the tavern.
Не піздуй в таверну. Поговоримо в пивнушки. Ох і довго ж ти чалапаєш.
Over here, dearie. Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting. I'll forgive you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Reengrim? Oh, lovely. Then you know what we're up against. Oh, her spells. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Aora. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's here at all is significant. Oh, Andra's titties. The Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Oh, she's just brilliant. I know that, Envoy, but I suspect it's all connected. Nakukubel is the largest of the ancient godless ruins. There must be something in there of interest to Reengrim. Probably something... I knew I liked you, darling. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Reengrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, you'll need me to get you in the door, so...
I promise we'll get into the right amount of trouble.
Perfect! Oh, this is going to be fun.
Так, пассивку по-любому учим. Взяли собі ще одного компаньйона. Маг. Це що вона робить? Slow. О, це нормально. Максимум демедж. Ніяких дебафів. Тупо їбашилово. Так. Кудись нам туди.
How do you feel about poetry?
Poetry? Why the hell are you asking me about poetry?
Ой, зна куди, блядь. Тут якийсь скорпіон, якась змія, це що, боси, що це таке, блядь? Босі. Ось тут просили щось знайти по дорозі.
Oh, come on, you can tell me. Say if you like poetry.
Мені треба наверх якось забратися. З якоїсь сторони обійти. Мабуть, сюди правильно. А може й ні. Може й похуй. Мабуть, так і так. Що ти тут?
Увага! Відбій повітряної тривоги. Увага! Відбій повітряної тривоги.
В смысле?
Why can't the way forward in life ever be easy?
Это Дашеньки. Бьють. Свої. Хто тут ще? Ти? Петух. Якийсь бадж треба знайти. Ось тут.
A soldier's badge. Kindly glad to see it.
І сюди пішли по путі. Просто там кампу не бачу. Допригну? Допригну.
This is surreal. And the perfect place to set up shop if you're an archmage. I hadn't had a chance to see all this before. It's magnificent. Come on, let's go introduce ourselves to an archmage.
Якось треба обходити. Ці ще хто такі? Так хто тебе хілить, чи ти сам? Ты прист, чёртовый. Ти їбався для когось не до боса. А, тут слизько. Маю підозру, що нам кудись сюди. Ну, тут якийсь прист. Ти чуєрло.
This is it. Ringrim was definitely here.
What gave it away? The tableau of frozen corpses? The Archmage of Terror is many things, but subtle is not one of them.
Yes, but look at them. The artistry is sublime. Can you imagine having enough finesse to make all this?
Whatever you say, Yardsley. Regardless, we didn't come across this by accident. The Archmage is trying to frighten us. Successfully, I might add.
A spell. And a very clever one. Ringrim's using her illusions to make people choose to stay away. Everyone except us. Of course I probably can. All spells have a counter. You just have to know what it is. But we can figure that out later. Right now, we have to focus on what's... Trust me, I know. Last thing I need is to be responsible for killing the Emperor's pet. But it's a chance to test out some new spells. So, I'll muddle through. I've focused so much on the Godless in Quilici over the years that it'll be lovely to hone my magical skills again. Thank you. When Fjord was raised, I was devastated. They destroyed my home and took my work. Chances are we'll die. But if we don't, we stop Ludwig and get into the ruins.
I like our odds, especially with you around.
Let's get going. Oh, and stay closed. These are so lifelike. Poor bastards.
Morbid.
Так, а нам сюди.
Intimidating.
О, це ця чума має тут скастувати щось, да?
That's done.
Дякую.
At the risk of stating the obvious, it's pretty damn cold. The seasons are all wrong.
Ніхрена не видно, ну ми
Nature is
пішли.
grimacing.
Stay close. Greenbrim's trying to scare us off. Whew. What a frosty welcome.
Ой, не та кнопка. Це повільно.
I'm covered in fur and even I'm freezing. Are her illusions really so powerful? It's just a trick, Envoy. A well-crafted cold trick. Keep moving.
Ти впевнена, що це лише ілюзія? Бо я бачу трупик.
Intriguing weapon. All too elegant for such a creature.
Visitors, do you know what this moment calls for? A beautiful, calm story that lingers. You wish to find me in my tower? You'll have to wait until I tell this tale.
We're not getting up there. Unless Yatsley sprouts a pair of wings.
There's got to be a way. Let's snoop around.
Land shaped in the dreamer's image, not with stone or axe, but with essence. Songs of ancient magic.
Ancient magic.
Could we
Boo-boo.
sing to them?
Once, a very important statue fell to pieces, and an entire village perished because it wouldn't put the statue back together again.
Let's put these bones to rest.
Ага. За що?
Seek. Eon Seek.
If you can make the decision the village could not and restore the statue, I will see you inside my tower.
We're in no position to argue. She has all the power here. This wizard is making us jump through hoops for her own amusement. Are you certain she can actually help us?
I think it's part and parcel of being an archmage, unfortunately. Maybe she's trying to teach us something. That makes sense. Oh, that means we get to investigate.
That statue seems important. An answer in search of a question.
It's probably connected to that village Ringrim mentioned, so keep that in mind, darling.
Most likely. The head and the hand are gone. What's the significance?
It's even missing its heart. See the open chest cavity? Oh, and Ringrim left us a book. Let's see what it says. And ignore this beautiful book? Not on your life. There once stood a village protected by a statue. It kept the air crisp, the land fertile. For a time, the village prospered. For a time, there was the thought that the winter would never come. But then the statue shattered, and winter did come. And the village could not make a decision to save itself. It looks like she wants us to know this story, so I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. First things first, let's get those statue...
Puzzles are known to sharpen the mind. The Archmage must want to hone our senses.
Neckworth and Rock.
Блять.
Not bad for a scholar.
What, like it's hard?
Ой, вода, блядь.
Eon Seek. Behind it. Seek.
Just a minute.
Ого, показалось.
Seek.
Що тут ще залишить?
The village wanted soda.
You're here for my Audra piece, aren't you? You can...
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too, dear.
I'll die without the Audra. Please, don't take... What statue? What are you talking about? Why shouldn't...
Interesting. This...
They may be an illusion, but their fear isn't.
I don't know what you're talking about. It just... Oh, thank you. No. What's happening to the village? No, it's too late.
And because the village would not put the statue back together...
That poor man. Was he a real person once? Did all that happen to him?
Whether he was real or not, he was put here to prove a point. Either way, it's cruel.
Archmagi truly are inscrutable creatures, aren't they?
Ой. Не те.
I'll do that.
Seek. Stay safe. Seek.
The village was on the verge of destruction, but still, they are.
Так, ще один кусочок. Ага. Серце. Татуї. Уи, їблись, блядь. Холодно ж, блядь, у воді. Серйозний чоловік. Там ще хтось.
What, like it's hard?
Пум-пум-пум. Ха-ха-ха. Зібров, не пиши мені писюнів. Допригну. Видали. Писюни. Здорово.
Sometimes cold reason is necessary.
Ти знов проїбав. Хуй тебе найдеш.
We've got all the pieces. Quick, quick, put them in. Oh, I want to see how all of this works. It's so clever. I think she constructed this whole place to give us a parable.
Ой.
Not necessarily. I've always found ghost stories to be very educational. The spookier, the better.
But it's such a clever way of making a point. In the story, the village died because it couldn't make the decision and the sacrifice to save itself. They couldn't separate the weeping man from the statue piece and just let him die. Not even to save the whole village. And so, everyone perished. Because they made the mistake of having a heart. Life can drive us to make painful choices, can't it? Anyway, this is fascinating. This is more than just a statue. I think it uses Adra as a source of power.
I could have managed without the statue, but to each their own.
Clearly, we can't physically move ourselves up to Ringrim's tower. But magically? That could be a different story. With the Adra pieces connected to the statue, they might be powering her magic. Like Animancy, but much bigger. Ringgrim said that if we could do what the village could not, put the statue back together, we'd find our way to the tower. What
Що я
if
тут
this
вирішую?
statue
Як завжди,
was meant
проблеми
to move us
людства,
from here
блядь.
to there?
Проблеми борщу.
Exactly right. Adra's powerful stuff, and it's known for transporting souls. Usually to the wheel, but the theory's the same. Well, what are you waiting for? Put the pieces in!
Культ
Do you know
хуйни,
how
да.
many people ever get to
Хуе
meet
культ.
an archmage? I don't understand how you are so calm. Ready or not, let's go meet an archmage.
Пішли, зустрінемо архімагічку. Мать її рачком, блять. Серце, голова, лапка. Натиснули на кнопку. Нам пизда. Да, малий пухнаста хуйня, блять.
Tread lightly. The Archmage is expecting us. But that doesn't necessarily mean we're welcome.
Weird? Oh, you made it. Unfortunately, I still have reading to do. Amuse yourself with these skeletons while I finish this paragraph.
Ех ти ж курва, блять. Так, нам би підхилиться. Хто там ще живий? А скільки вас тут буде, блядь, ёбані? Ще хтось є? Ти, курва, що тут читаєш, блядь?
Look at the three of you. It's like something out of a book.
Нічого, що ти їбало
A
описане?
godlike of an unknown deity, an exiled animancer, and a rainbow-colored wizard. All looking for a garden, from what I've gleaned.
It is her. We felt the pluck of her fingers outside our door, searching. For us? Our prison? Who is she? What does she seek?
My little puzzle was very clever, wasn't
Може і
it?
так
A
пісяли.
challenge and a parable, all at once.
We didn't come all this way to stroke your ego, Archmage. We seek answers.
So, the parable still had weight. You were still made to think, as was I. I've never seen a godlike with your appearance before. What did you think I was trying to tell you with the puzzle? Oh, I like you. Most people wouldn't dare mouth off to an archmage. The point of the parable is quite simple. Sentimentality is a privilege. The village would have lived if they had chosen to sacrifice one dying soul for the good of many living ones. If it comes to it, yes. I hope you'll choose pragmatism over sentimentality. More than anything, the whole challenge was for you to understand how I think. No one truly matters in the long run. Not even me, or the other archmages. It's what we leave behind. What matters is that our lives buy the world more history, more beauty, more time to create interesting things. Do you understand? For conversation with me, primarily. Most people find it difficult to relate to an archmage. And if you cannot do so, it will complicate my attempts to communicate with you. I hope you're not intending to enter the ruins. I won't open the path. Consider listening for a moment before you resort to utter futility. I came to the Living Lands because the sickness here, this plague shouldn't exist. It can't, and yet it does. The essence of the Living Lands is falling into chaos and entropy. It's more powerful than anything I've seen. I suspect it has something to do with how the Adra has been severed from the rest of the world. I believe the answers lie in the ruins, but the essence there is so strong it's blocking my spell work, which has never happened before. Ever. No one enters Naku Kubel until I get to the bottom of this. Sorry.
Може ти нахуй підеш?
I'm fascinated by the implications. What about you is so special that you can enter the ruins and I cannot? You have my interest. Show me if you live up to it. A trapped god? A god I did not know about? Well, that's fatally exciting. I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone, trapped in the severed Adra. This explains so much. My magic being ineffective, the essence here being so intense. And you, godlike, with your unfamiliar appearance. You're the missing key to the lock, sealing Naku Kubel. A part of me wants to cut you open and rummage inside you so I can learn about your god. But yes, I will. You are a godlike of this strange, isolated, possibly miserable god. A piece of them resides in you. I have no doubt that like will recognize like. You will open the gates to Naku Kubel, and I will study this metaphysical aberration up close. Go. Find your so-called garden. Report your findings to me. Perhaps there is more to this than either of us alone can see. My thanks in return, godlike. It's not often that Kith, or really anything at all, can surprise me. I wish you luck on your journey, if you believe in such things. Just keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the same path. I'm sure you'll survive. If not, well, lovely to have met you. Let's hope you remain unscathed. And you, Orlan, you seem a clever one. Take my grimoire. It will allow you to dispel the barrier I have. You have talent. Not any mage can dispel my illusions. Perhaps when this is over...
You want to speak again? Yeah, of course. Can't wait.
She gave you her grimoire. Be careful with that thing. Who knows what it can do?
There's no shame in ignorance, Envoy. Only a denial of such. The ruins are far in the northwest. The people here have named that area the Deadfall Highlands. No more wasting time. Off you go. Use the teleporter behind me to leave.
This would make a nice parlor. If you got
And off we go. This just happened, right? I didn't imagine it. Reingrim liked me? And my spellcraft! And she gave me her grimoire. Look, isn't it the most beautiful? I just can't believe it. Am I with Reingrim's grimoire, I think we can go to the ruins and find the garden.
For once, we've outpaced Ludwig. A rare advantage. I say we use it.
Then there's no time to waste. I must prepare for Naku Kubel. As must you.
На кукубел, блядь. На кукумбер. Телепорту Тауер. А тут вихід, мабуть, десь. Чи, блядь, ні. На кукубел. Все. Гоу. До кампа. Зберігаємося. І йдемо нахуй. На кукубел. О, тебе якийсь квест там, да?
When you were out in the It sure is. Reminds me of old times. Scouting runs through sandstorms so...
Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла. Пиздить, пиздить, пиздить.
He was the cult. Then you know. There's a memorial site with some cairns on the cliffs east of... One of those cairns is Thomas. It's time I said goodbye. Careful, or you'll give me second thought. I usually count on my friends to be worse influences. Let's get some rest.
Я кудись треба буде сходити, но нам похую. Ми...
I can't believe it. My city. It's all gone.
Сейв. Все, хватить на сьогодні. Та й на цей тиждень. Заморився. Дуже важка гра була. Все, до побачення.